I think when we go on road trips, you really get to see different sides of guys. You know, you get to see their preparation for games and stuff, and you're in the hotel room with them for, you know, hours at a time.
When you're here on campus, guys are doing their own thing. They have their own classes to go to. They live in different places, but on road trips, you're in the same place the whole time. So it's kind of nice to get to bond with guys that you might not see as much during the week.
For us on the road trips, we all like to get together in the same room, and we either play cards or we just sort of hang out, and I think we really get to know each other a lot better, and I think that's huge for a team.
Take a trip, find some friends, find a seat, find your power animal. This is awesome. So is this, and this, and that. Have a beer, start a fight, and make everyone wish they were only in Minnesota.
Trying to whip for fashion, he scores!
Going into Penn State, we had a little bit of a bigger plan because we had more people on board. The older guys, the veterans, get to sit in the back. The freshmen, sophomores, usually the freshmen sit up front. We're kind of in our own packs, but having a bigger plane is nice. We get to have our own rows to ourselves. You get to stretch out a little bit. You know, you're still messing around with the guys, reaching over, slapping people, so it's a good flight.
The charter planes are unreal, game changers, really. Like, you're in juniors and you're taking 12-hour road trips on a bus. Charter planes, you're flying 2 hours, you're home the same night that you played at 7 o'clock, so it's unbelievable.
Our last practice, we focused on a lot of our special teams, our penalty kill, power play. A lot of system stuff. You want to work on the really specific things and prepare for the team that you're going to play on the Friday and Saturday.
They like to shoot a lot and they play really, really fast, and I think our work ethic in practice really helped us.
Coach is saying, you know, we're not going to get anywhere unless we work hard, so that was a big emphasis.
In Penn State, they got a really good atmosphere, and they make us walk a long ways to get down by their student section when we come out before the games.
There's 6,000 fans versus us. It gets pretty rowdy in there, and they're kind of sitting on top of you, and it gets loud, so you got to be loud on the bench and communicate to your guys. Before third period starts usually, I mean, if we're down or up, it takes someone to stand up in the locker room or coach to have a good speech and get the guys fired up and, you know that we really need this win. So you get out there, and the biggest thing about a comeback in the third period is probably the first 5-10 minutes. You got to set the pace and try to jump on the other team.
Gophers after it, come free, send it out in front, Gates shoots, he scores! And the Gophers get on the board. Gophers right in, Bristead leaves it, Gates shoots, he scores! And the Gophers tie up the hockey game on Gates' second of the period.
Next stop, sudden death overtime. Just over a minute to go. Pedri scores!
It was tough. You know, it's not the result you want, especially when we play as well as we did that night. We outchanced them almost 2-1, and so I think it comes down to execution, and you got to make sure, even if it's a hot goalie, that you got to put it in the net.
You look back on your loss, and you got to learn from it really quick, and you just got to move on and get ready for that Saturday game. Before games, we like to play sewer, kick the ball around. I mean, there's guys that are definitely the best on the team.
I'm probably the best player at sewer. Brodzinski would try to disagree with me on that.
Brodzinski's usually in the finals, you know. Even if he gets out, he doesn't go out. It's always a battle. He gets pretty fired up. So sewer's always a good time. Guys are always looking forward to that before the game. Before Saturday's game, I think we had a different mindset that we can walk in here and we can beat this team, and it was just a mentality that we had to have. I think it showed right from the start.
Short-handed for Minnesota with Fasching, takes a pass, he scores! scores!
We got into the first period and we kind of hopped on them, and after the first 10 minutes we knew our guys were ready to go.
Here's a Sheehy shot, he scores! And it's 3-0 Minnesota.
We grew as a team after the Penn State series. We needed one of those games where we won by 5 or 6 goals, you know, just get the confidence going.
Bashed, short-handed, coming right in on goal! He shoots and it's deflected, he scores!
Guys have gotten experience, they're getting better, and we're playing against older, tougher guys. It's just exciting to see how far our team has grown from the beginning of the season and to see that we can keep growing from here.